truth.
No chaser.
Welcome to Truth No Chaser. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jay.
And I'm Frank.
And this is a shot of truth stirred with bold opinions, reversing the miseducation of the black community as it relates to health and politics.
Yes. And today we have our lovely guest here with us, Iyisha Taylor. Miss Iyisha Taylor, how you doing, sweetie?
Hey, pretty good.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
A friend of the show. And
Yes, more like family.
absolutely. Yes. And she is here to talk to us today about breast reduction, a part of our surgery series here on the show. Iyisha is going to talk to us about her reasoning, medically and cosmetically. She's also going to talk to us about the procedure and recovery details, physical and mental preparation, financial aspect, and of course the feedback from her loved ones.
Yes.
But before we get into all of that, all right, icebreaker, Miss Iyisha, we got a real old Atlanta here. Well, I don't want to put so much emphasis on the old. She ain't old. But yeah, but just homegrown. So
Yes.
all these icebreaker questions right here are Atlanta based.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start because I'm such a sports guy. What do you yearn for more? When it comes to championships in Atlanta, it's almost like an oxymoron. Shake hand. Jason Lee, shake hand. Make sure you put that too, Jay. Shake hand. All right. So, what would you like to see more while you're on this earth? An Atlanta Hawks championship or an Atlanta Falcons championship?
I'm going to have to go with the Falcons.
Have to
we
go to the
have to
Falcons.
redeem ourselves. Like,
Have to.
We have to.
Have to.
I think once we get one,
I got you.
we can
Yeah,
shut
considering the
people up.
Hawks actually have one,
Yeah.
1958. You weren't around then, but neither was.
I don't think any of us were.
But you know,
Yeah,
I digress. Yeah, you just want to get the Falcons just on
Yeah,
at
we
the
got to
table.
redeem ourselves.
I understand.
And they were the St. Louis Hawks at the time, weren't they?
I think so. Wasn't even then. Okay. Anyway, all right. So old Atlanta. We're gonna start old school. We're going music. I know you like music. Kilo Ali, Raheem the Dream.
Kilo.
Kilo, hands down.
Hands down.
I seem like I get that all the time. Like y'all be sleep. Okay, never mind. My fault. All right, this is your. All right.
Maybe you the one sleeping.
Maybe.
So I'd have said Kilo too.
Baby.
Love in the mouth is that right there in itself.
That's not even okay. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so listen. That's what's her name favorite song ain't it, too. Okay, all right. Jagged Edge, 112. Ain't so easy now.
Wasn't so confident.
Ain't so easy now.
Confident on this
ready.
one, right? You was like, what?
I'm ready.
Thought I had your ass.
Oh, goodness.
Got her.
Jagged Edge.
Oh,
Jagged Edge.
she broke my heart with that.
Jagged Edge.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking that.
Definitely
Yeah,
112.
Jagged Edge.
Definitely a 112 guy for me. Okay, so better lyricists. Got Luda, T.I., Jeezy.
How dare you put both of my men in one category, Jeezy and T.I.?
About to fight, girl.
Oh, Lord.
We about to fight.
Both of them. Oh,
Jeezy is my baby.
I mean, as a music
I love
fan.
Jeezy,
Girl, who you telling? Who you telling?
Ooh, okay. Lyricist. Who's the first one you said? Luda.
Luda.
You didn't even hear none of that.
Luda. I mean, we
Luda.
Was it who you choosing or who one gotta go?
it's choosing out of the three who
Luda
in
might
your
be the
opinion is a
Luda
better
might be the
lyricist.
best lyricist. Like
Okay.
his word
Okay.
flow, and I think Luda's the best lyricist. You know, I mean, I don't know. We might have to pass.
Pass. Okay.
She don't like that question.
I don't like that
drink
question.
champs. You gotta take a shot.
Baby, I don't know about that one.
I got you.
I would go with the only one born in Atlanta.
right. None of them. Okay. All right. So anyway.
Tip was born in Atlanta.
Yeah, Tip was born here.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. You're on your own private island. This is the last question. You're on your own private island. All the money that you can dream of. Do whatever you want. The only stipulation, you can only listen to one escape song for the rest of your life. Come on, give it to me. What's the one song that you got? You can only choose one song to listen to for the rest of your life.
Escape. Do Like Lovers Do. I'm a huge Escape fan. I know every song from every album.
Okay.
So I think it's called like Do Like Lovers Do.
Do Like Lovers Do. Okay, we gonna add that to the show the next time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for playing, Iyisha. I appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. Okay, go ahead, Ash.
So let's get into it.
Okay.
There are many reasons why people decide to have surgery and make that big leap. What was your reasoning for having your breast reduction?
My back hurt.
Simple as that.
Simple as
All right.
that.
So it wasn't cosmetic. It was for medical reasons.
Medical reasons.
Medical reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lipo was cosmetic, but
Oh, so you had,
yeah.
I mean, but
Oh, I thought y'all knew.
does it not still for even though medical reasons because you had it was almost like a requirement because it was causing you pain, but they
Yeah.
still constitute as a cosmetic surgery, don't they?
No, not if I have records showing that I have complained of
in
back
pain.
pain. Yeah, so my insurance paid for my breast.
Yeah, and that was just like when we had the gastric sleeve surgery. It's a medical surgery that has a cosmetic component, but it's a medical surgery.
Yeah.
And some people can get it for cosmetic reasons. But yeah, she got it most because in my personal experiences, the people that I've known that have gotten reduction surgery has been for the same reason,
back,
back problems.
issues.
Yeah, back, shoulder, neck, all of that.
And that's been like obviously your whole
Yeah, it runs in my
Adolescent
family.
to
Like
adult. Oh, yeah.
most of the women in my
Yeah,
family.
top heavy.
Oh yeah, my little cousin's a size 2, and she's like a triple D.
oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so it runs in the family.
So you've been dealing with problems your whole entire life.
I think I don't even remember like training bras. I remember straight. All right, grown up bras. Let's get to it. So yeah, I've always been pretty blessed up top.
So what made you decide this was it this year you had your surgery done? What
Yep.
made you decide this was the final year? Like I'm doing it.
Everyone kept telling me to wait until I had kids. They were like, just wait, it might grow, whatever. And I'm like, this man and these kids taking too long, so let me just go ahead and get this done. Plus, I would rather them grow from this stage
Right.
than to grow from where I was. So I'm just like, let's just go ahead and get it done.
Why would people tell you to wait till you had children? What was the difference there?
Your breasts grow when you have kids, and it might not go back, or so it's like. So if I get pregnant now, they can easily go back to what they were, and I would possibly get it done.
I'm a little confused. So the problem was they were already too big, and the people were saying wait until you have kids because they might get bigger.
And then it's
What does
like,
that mean?
And then have them reduced.
yeah, and then have them reduced.
Okay, I'm with you.
But like you, but you
Sorry, I
were
had a slow
you were
moment.
thinking the way I was thinking
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why would I
That don't
wait
make
for so they
sense.
can
Yeah.
get bigger and I be in more pain? Like why?
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I was just ready. I'm like, let's just get it done.
So besides the back pain, then like from a physical standpoint, what were some like things that you had difficulties like doing?
Like running was difficult. That was always my excuse when I wanted to work out, because I'm like, you want me to jump up and down like it
my
hurts.
breast too big.
Yeah, my breast too big.
Where the
It
gym at for the
hurts.
breast, big breast girl.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
So
got you.
it was that. When I used to ride roller coasters, it was just difficult to put it over my head because it was like smush.
I had that difficulty too when I was big, like when I was like almost 40 pounds.
It was
I had,
just like
yeah.
hard, yeah.
They
So
couldn't
that
clamp
was
the shit
kind
on
of,
me.
yeah. So it
That
was
was a
that for the
stomach
most
thing, though.
part.
That was
Yeah, I
stomach.
got rid of that too. But
I need to get a stomach reduction.
yeah, I got that too. So
No,
Now,
So what size were you? Size did you, if you don't mind? Well, it's chicken
Yeah.
chaser, so we're
No,
gonna ask all the
I don't
questions.
care.
So
Y'all
what
know I do
size
not
were
care.
you? What size did you go down to?
I was an E cup and went to a D cup. So a lot of people who don't know bras or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
they're like, oh, 1 cup, and I'm like, no,
You
no,
know, it's a big-
it's you know, A, B, C, D, double D, triple D, then E, and so I went down like 2 cup sizes, 2.5 cup sizes.
Yeah. That's Tiff had a homegirl back in the days, man. H.
Yeah.
Like a wrestler, Triple H. I used to say that. Yeah.
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 So
But
I was an E and went to a D.
yeah, I can't even begin to imagine, just the everyday
Yeah.
things that's
Trouble.
just, troubles that you
Yeah.
went through. with that.
Yeah.
So
now
you
my,
just, go ahead,
sorry.
go ahead, Jay.
My
No,
question
go
with that. So with that, like you saying that was your reasoning for back and shoulder problems, and then like I said, other people that I may have talked to that be their shared reasoning. So is it an assumption that if someone is smaller frame with bigger breasts that they're going to have those problems, or does it affect some people more than others? Not everybody's. Or is it everybody? Some people just choose to deal with it.
I mean, every woman I know that has big breasts, they're like, it's heavy. Like, it's literally something pulling on you 24/7.
Yeah.
So, like, my little cousin, she, that's her issue, but she like, I don't care. But she also has sickle cell. So she like, I don't know if this pain is from my sickle cell or if it's from my breast. But it's just something heavy, like something pulling. Yeah. So I think it depends.
Is it anything that you can do naturally, to reduce breast size?
I mean, they say you can work out.
I don't think you can.
They say you can work out and do like upper body workout.
That make it a muscle though.
It turns it more into a muscle. I'm like, it just didn't work for me.
Which would make it even heavier.
Yeah.
Would it? Oh, okay.
Not that I know of.
You said
Wear a good bra. I don't know.
So you said you also had lipo done.
I
So
did.
with the breast reduction and lipo, how much weight did you end up losing?
So at the start of my surgery, I was 200 pounds. When I went a week after my surgery, I was down to 189. So that immediately took off. And she was like, most of that was your breast.
Wow.
So she said my breasts were, she took out like 8 pounds
Wow.
just from my chest. So I was carrying a newborn.
Right.
Excuse me. I was carrying like a newborn. So yeah, I dropped that. And then from that point on, I just started.
Working on stuff. So do people normally get both done, or that's something you wanted to do? You wanted to do breast reduction and lipo.
Yeah, the lipo came because my doctor was like, your insurance is paying for your breast 100%. You got to pay for something. So, and my mom was like, you on the table, they might as well cut you. So, yeah, she was the main one. I was like, get something done. And so I got the lipo done to my back and my sides.
Did you get it put in your ass? You didn't get it put in your
No,
ass?
so many people were like, they were like, just transfer it. And I'm like,
Right,
you might as well.
well.
But the funny thing is, I didn't, so my papers and my records don't show anything has been done back there. But I'm like, it ain't look like that before.
Girl, you walked in, I was like, what
You like, what should I have done?
Well, I mean, it could be. You said it's
Because now it forms
So
everything.
so because
Made it
she
more
did my
shape.
back, like my back is literally like this now.
Got a little curve.
I got a little curve, girl. I got a little arch. So, But yeah, so that's what
Okay, one
happened.
time for the arch.
But yeah, no,
That's just
I was
weird when she's
considering
like,
it.
sister. That's just weird.
I'm trying to get you some nieces and
Now it's
Right,
weird. Just make it happen. Just come over with the kids. I don't want to know about the process.
Right. She got an arch now, fellas.
I got a
Right.
know.
So now with the arch, right?
Yeah.
How was the procedure? Walk us through what you can remember. Were you put to sleep? How was
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, so it is outpatient. I had I did it at Northside.
Okay, shout out to Northside.
And did it in Atlanta. Yeah, stayed home. We got to the hospital. They gave me my little happy medicine. All right, we'll see you in a minute. And I think my surgery was supposed to be like 4.5 hours. It was about 6. And she said we just wanted to take our time. My doctor was a black woman. Shout out to Iyisha Taylor.
Nice.
So everything. Yeah, we got the same name.
That's what's up.
Yep. So, she said everything went fine. They put me to sleep. They had me wrapped up, and that's all I kind of remember. I remember waking up thirsty and looking for my mama. Like, am I alive? Where's my mama?
There you go.
And she like stood over me like, I'm here. And I said, I want to go home. And so it was outpatient. I went home that same day.
So when you got home, how was that first night?
Whew.
I can imagine.
Well, I was still high for the most part. So I
Right.
just kind of remember bits and pieces of my brother and my dad and sister-in-law just coming in, making sure I was okay. She's a nurse, so of course she was like, let me make sure they did everything right. I just remember getting into bed and I ate some fruit because my mom was like, you need to put something on your stomach. And I was in and out of sleep. That first night, it was the next day that I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, I need that. Where my good stuff at? So, yeah, it was hell.
No, so clearly we got that your mom was a huge supporter. Now you mentioned your dad and your brother. The whole process, run us through from the time that it was just an idea to the time that you were actually on the table. Like, what was there?
It was interesting. I mean, my dad was just like, I don't care. Like, I don't look at your titties. I don't know. Like, my dad's like, all right, whatever you get done, I don't care.
Yeah, so
you know,
typical. That makes sense.
typical father.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And my brother, he was kind of the same way. Like, all right, do whatever makes you happy. But I've been talking about it for years. So.
But it was no trying to talk you out of it. Like,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it was more so just, Mama, when can you take off work so you can take care of me? Like,
Yeah.
and she was like, just let me know. And yeah, so everyone was very supportive, my entire family.
Awesome.
Yeah. They still make jokes about it. Like, what are we going to do with your old bras now? Like, burn them.
Burn them.
Burn them.
Right.
Like, what, literally, like, my uncle's like, I guess I'll eat my soup out of them now. Like, it's a big old bowl, so I might as well. But no, my entire family was very supportive.
So with the big bras, we know that comes big money. What
Right.
were you paying for these bras?
You know,
With the
like
ease.
good little $70 per bra.
Per bra.
Per bra.
Damn, they charge by the size.
Oh my God.
I mean, the bigger they are,
The bigger they are, the more money
the
you
more
pay.
money,
Yes.
I
yes.
mean, it's more material. It
Yeah,
makes sense.
I can go to Target now. Like,
If they don't sell your size in specific
You got, like,
places,
special
so,
size.
yeah,
you
you
know
gotta
what
go
I'm
to
saying?
special
Stores.
sizes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she had to go to like big and tall for bras and shit. You know.
Yeah, no, that's so.
$70. Wow. For somebody that may be watching the show or maybe thinking about getting a breast reduction, and I'm not sure if you know, but where did they cut or how do they do the reduction?
I can do all of this right. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course. I
this
just
is
need to make
a
sure.
titty show, okay?
I
Breast
don't want
reduction.
nobody to get blocked. So, so they do like a T. So it's like underneath, and then they cut right here. She like cut my nipples off.
Oh, wow.
In a sense, or I won't say cut them off, but
Right.
yeah, they were like kind of sewn back on.
Oh, so did she put them?
Yeah, they're back on. They're there.
I have my nipples.
They're there. Yeah,
Got little
they're
nub
there.
titties.
I can't feel one. I can't feel
You
one
still
nipple,
can't
but
feel one?
I can feel my.
And how
nipple.
long
I
ago
can't
was the
feel-
surgery?
June 15th.
Is that
Is
going
it
to
ever
come
going
back?
to come back?
Probably. I don't know. It never did anything for me, so I don't care. Like, I don't care if that sensation come back or not. That was everybody else's pleasure, not mine. But I was like, yeah.
Girl,
But yeah, no,
That sucks if your next boyfriend a breast man. And
I mean,
he just,
well, he
uh,
does it
just-
just to
he-
do it for him.
You're right.
No, but
He
I'm
still
gonna
have
be
fun.
Oh,
it-
that feels
still-
so good.
stuff, right,
like,
stuff that we do for you,
nice.
you still want to
He'd be
get
like,
pleasure
oh, it
to.
feels
You
so
know?
I mean, well,
good.
the left one is fine. He just got to stay at the left one. The right one, I can't feel.
I mean, don't no nigga want to be there like yeah, baby, yeah, you see,
Yeah.
like
literally. But that's what it literally. That's
It's just
damn near how it was before.
It feels good.
Like, all right, next.
nipples and no nipples. That's how I want.
Next, don't care. But yeah, no, they cut under here.
That's funny.
And I also have breast tissue going into my like armpit area.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
she
cut
cut
under.
underneath like my armpit. Yeah, and I was.
So back, oh gosh, girl.
Mm,
To the recovery, the next day, how did you feel all that?
I
Did you
was-
feel anything?
A little bit. I didn't feel as much of the pain. Well, no, I did. I didn't feel. It was weird. I was feeling the most weird things, and it's the thing of I couldn't get out of bed by myself. Like I had to call my mama. Like, mommy, I gotta go to the potty, and she had to come in there, scoot. And the guest bed is high in their house, so I had to have a step stool. If you're sensitive to blood, this is not, because when I tell you, it looked like a straight like bloodbath for like a good week. So I had to have like
This
the
was just
puppy
leaking and
pads. No, so I had drains coming from my breast.
All right. Okay.
Coming from each breast, and I had a drain like in my back from my from the lipo, and so I had a faja on, and it had padding all inside, and it was just full of blood.
You had a what
You had
on?
to change
A
those
thigh.
patterns.
What is that?
Thigh.
So it's kind of like a bodysuit,
Oh, okay.
and it's I have one on now, but it's like a whole little
Oh, okay.
bodysuit type of situation,
Oh, so it's like a
and it has like
full
a snap
spank.
in the front. Yeah, like a full
Yeah.
spank. It has a
Spank.
snap in the front, and then like it has like a little hole where you go to the bathroom.
So you had drains just coming out.
I had 2 drains coming out, and like my mom had to milk the drain so I can make sure I was draining properly. She had to document how much blood was coming out.
Can you milk me, fuck? No.
It was literally
milk
that. I mean, it really makes you like. I mean, thank God for mamas, because it's like
How long did that process?
she had to do that for a week. If everything went well that first week, they were able to take. Luckily, I was able to get mine out.
Yeah.
Some people don't drain properly, and they have to have it for like another week.
Oh,
But I was perfectly fine. My numbers were good, because throughout the week the blood should be less coming out.
So in mentioning that, like the what ifs, like mentally, let's start there. You know, leading up to, you know, how far in advance did you have to make your appointment for your surgery?
My doctor was pretty booked. So I went for my consultation in July of 2022.
Okay.
We wanted to wait for my insurance to see what they were going to cover. I found that out October. And then I set my appointment for June. Wow. Because I just wanted to because I know I was paying for lipo as well. So I needed to stack my money in.
So that's almost a full year.
But she was booked. She was booked.
Now, when it came down to the fourth quarter, and now we're in April, you know, how was that? Like mentally, like, you know, I know you were probably gung-ho.
I was nervous as hell, though.
Yeah, the entire time, or just leading
Once
up
he got
to?
closer.
Once he got closer.
Yeah, because I've never been in the hospital before. Like, praise God, I've been, you know, pretty healthy.
Absolutely,
I haven't had anything done. So, just the thought of going under anesthesia, like, Lord, I hope I wake up. I hope it's, you know. So, that's where my nerves came from. Like, I was just nervous.
I mean, I'm glad that this process is over, right? And that you're healing properly and everything like that. I forget the name of the movie. Tiff, remember that movie we went to go see? The guy, it says like there's a small percentage of people who go under, but they still feel the pain. They can't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because they're completely physically, from a physical standpoint, they're immobilized, but they can literally feel every everything. Cut, every slice. It said it happens that's the scariest thing,
right,
for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I could just about imagine, like, you know. So you say you were nervous leading up to it. Did it ever lead to any doubts? Like you said, you know what? I'm F this. I'm dead. I'm gone. I know that. No, you said I'm going like with it regardless.
They just, I was in that much pain where I'm like, they gotta go.
So even with the doubt, so, you know, obviously rest in peace, Jackie O. Once that story happened, did that scare you?
Out of me, because that happened, I feel like 2 or 3 weeks before my surgery.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
So at that point, I will say I did have that moment where I'm like, Ma, oh shit, and she's like, no, like, you're gonna be fine. It's okay. Like, you know, again, rest in peace to her, but she's had multiple surgeries, like, you know, so it could have been anything. We don't know the true story.
Right, that part.
So, no, like, you'll be fine. So, but that scared the shit out of me.
I was wondering mentally how that played on.
Your work mama vet
my mama was like the biggest, like, let's go get some new titties, baby. Let's go get some new titties.
Get this lipo while we're on the table. Let them cut you.
Like, let them cut you. You're already there. Let's
get this done. Cheerleader. That's good to have like a support system. I honestly like. So I literally was just having this conversation with one of my coworkers because she asked what the tonight's show was about, and she clamped up. She said she clamped up, like she booked a flight to Miami and everything. Already set it up, and she said,
"This is before or after Jackie O?"
This is after, and she said this is like literally she just couldn't go into the room.
Yeah,
that she planned up like that.
Oh, she was there.
Like she was about to get and change into her garments and everything.
Yeah, you know, it was, and I think what made me feel better too. I'm a paralegal, a medical malpractice paralegal. So I researched my doctor. She ain't never been sued. You know, knock on wood. Like I was deep in it. I've seen her work. I know people who have gotten work done by her, and that's what made me feel. I was at home. Like I wasn't flying out. I was with my parents. I was, you know. I was good.
A little bit more on the preparation. And was there any prescribed preparation, like the doctor said? Like we had earlier in the surgery series, you know, part of their preparation was to actually go through a psych evaluation for their particular surgery. Was there any physical or mental preparations that were prescribed? Like, okay, if you're going to get the surgery, this is a preparation that the doctor's most likely going to have you take.
She wanted me to lose 10 pounds. I think I lost like 4. I said, "You gonna get this body?" That's the whole point. You're coming here to get it out. Like
this surgery gonna get whatever body. That's crazy because Maya said she dropped 75 pounds, something like that, right? Something crazy, like a whole body.
I lost like 4 because they want to show that she's trying, you know, to lose weight and she just wants to get it out. I'm like, whatever. You're gonna get this body. But that was about it. Like it was. I think because I'm like just taking it out of me. She
came in with her point with a sandwich.
Damn near. If I could have.
He said surgery gonna get whatever body.
Listen, if they would have told me I could have eaten, because I couldn't eat before, of course. Yeah, but I'm like, y'all gonna leave me alone. The night before I did have fried chicken, but I'm like, y'all gonna get what
So were you
want.
prescribed pain medicine afterwards?
So I had to take some medication the night before and the morning of. And they gave me like 2 or 3 pain meds, some anti-nausea medicine. The pain meds, I didn't like because I just felt way too high. Like, oh my God. I said, just give me Tylenol. I'll just have to push through. But that second day after my surgery, I'm like, no, I need the good stuff because.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how painful?
That first week was, I say like a good 9.5.
Ooh, that's so dead.
And it was a lipo. Like my breasts were fine. Like I didn't have any issues out of my breast. Let's see. I mean, every now and then I get sharp pains because I guess it's my nerves kind of come back together in my breast. Like
How did you have to lay?
flat? Cause I didn't get my ass done. So
But I mean, you
had to-
But you had to lay on the back, and then the other surgery is on your breast. So like you couldn't lay on your stomach, or you couldn't lay.
Yeah, I couldn't lay on my, and that was probably the hardest part because I'm a stomach sleeper. So I had to sleep on a wedge. I bought a wedge pillow, and I had to sleep on the wedge for 3 months.
Damn.
And I was just, oh my God, like each time I went, I'm like, can I at least like lay on my side for a minute or just,
right.
just like, nah. So, bless you. So, yeah, no, I had to like sleep on my back, had to lay on my back. And I had to sleep like I couldn't be flat. I had to be, so I slept sitting up damn
For
near.
3 months. Oh, because you had the lipo in your back and your side. So that's what someone had to drain. Like you had the.
So whenever I would try
pillow.
to push back, I could feel like the drain. So it was kind of like a ow. So it's like, this is the only time my dad really came in the room, but he would like help me because he was the only one like kind of strong enough to push me back so that way I don't scooch myself back, if that makes sense. Like he damn near has to like lift me and sit me back because of course as I'm laying there, as I'm laying there, I'm like sliding a little bit because I'm asleep, and he'll come in because all the time he came in was to bring me something to eat, to bring me something to drink, or to give me my meds. Other than that, when it was time for me to get like wiped off or something, he like, I'm downstairs.
Yeah.
And of course, and that's my dad. He's like, she's in pain. I don't want to like look at her like that. And so once I started feeling a little bit better, that's when he's like, oh, okay, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been under for any reason?
Yes, it's the best feeling. I go to sleep.
Yeah.
I love that. Count to 3 and you be like, what? Wake up, you be like, damn.
Literally.
Only once when I was 13, I got my wisdom teeth out. Yeah, and they gave me the laughing joint. Everything was funny as hell for about 3 minutes. And then,
They say count to 5 or whatever, 3, and you be like 1 to wake up. You be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Man, that was the best sleep ever.
Yeah. My brother has a video of me like where they're about to will me, and they had given me like the little laughy stuff. And I think I looked at him and I was like, you funny. Like, you funny as hell. And he's like, oh shit, there you go. Like, there you go. And
to this day, that's the best laugh I ever had in my life.
I bet it
and I don't
is.
know what was funny, but it was funny
it
as
was
shit.
funny.
So they're laughing like,
For about,
Right.
for about
Soul. You be laughing the soul.
I mean, it
and
was a deep
spirit.
laugh.
Right.
For about 32 seconds, and I don't know what happened after that.
Isn't
Yeah.
that scary though? I feel the same way. I feel like that actually scares me. That in
A tad bit.
the blink of an eye, I don't know what the hell just happened.
Yeah, like Ashley said, it was like you're counting because he's like, all right,
Yeah.
Taylor, we
Right.
go ahead and count to 10. And I was like, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Then
Wake
you
up.
know, all you hear, Miss Taylor,
over.
wake up. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Like,
I woke
damn,
up
sleep was
like,
good.
when y'all gonna get started? They're like, you done.
You done, baby. You done. Yeah.
Right. So
That is the best sleep, though.
I mean, all right, so snatch now. Yeah, I mean, you
Yep.
spent the bag.
Did.
You know what I mean? Spent the bag.
Did you spend the bag?
Yeah, for my lipo.
Okay, so can you give us not saying
Of
you
course.
actually first give us the price range for the breast reduction and then for the lipo.
So with Dr. Barron, I think the breast reduction range from like 3,500 to like 5,500, and that's just strictly for
not
like the
bad.
reduction. Yeah, it's not bad at all. The lipo ranged from like I think 6,000 to like 12, 13, depending on like what all you need done. So my insurance paid for my breast 100%. So I don't know the cost of that. Well, my insurance paper shows.
That's because it was medical.
That was medical. Yep. That cosmetic portion. Lipo, my total was 9,200 and some change.
9,200 some change.
Is that on care credit? It's like, no, it's just like, let's get care
Piece
credit.
of it. Yeah, I do have a
So, yeah,
portion
y'all
of
better get care credit.
Yeah, I do have a
play with
portion
care
of it.
credit.
A portion is on care credit, and then the rest I paid out of pocket.
For those who don't know, can y'all explain care credit?
You know, it's money for your body. I'm just playing.
It's a credit card for like medical
Yeah.
expenses. I use it for like the dentist or medical bills,
Yeah.
procedures done.
So is that same as like a health savings account?
No, it's an actual credit card
Yeah.
for medical stuff. Like you can pay prescriptions. Like I said, dentist procedures I have done.
So you have to like an approval rate, like
Yeah.
you know, how much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna apply. If I get approved with $75,000 or anywhere near that, I'm getting that knee surgery. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
I mean,
I'm getting the knee surgery, and I'm gonna be
Getting an EBL.
I'm gonna get an EBL, and I'm gonna be
And I
six.
got mine. I was like, ooh, I should get this booty. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
When I saw what I was approved for, I'm telling you. When I saw what I was approved for, yep. And my granny was like, I'll apply too, just in case. Yeah.
Right. You ain't go.
Elijah, let's go to Miami. I said, we're going to Miami. Elijah, we're going to Miami. I'm getting this booty. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just playing.
You gonna have to be somebody else fat. Take mine. Shit. Take my stomach.
Hey, I don't.
Let's go down there together. You're right. Let's go down there together. Take my stomach, and then you know what I'm saying.
I mean, that's what everybody was saying. Like, yeah, all my friends were like, I mean, can I lay on the bed next to you and get like your breast? And like, I'm
right?
Like, no, you cannot have my titties.
Your leftovers.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's.
Ain't want your left. You got
I'm here for the titties.
No, I'm here for her titties. Like, lay me next to her.
You gotta eat the rest of them titties.
Right. I'm like, no, y'all can't have.
Y'all just gonna throw them out.
Where you gonna throw them out?
Somebody did ask me what she do with it. I said, I think it's in the trash. Like, I know she had to weigh it to send it to the insurance company. But I said, I think it's in the trash.
And listen, you into movies like I am. Fight Club tell you that they use that shit for soap.
Oh,
I'm just saying. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You could have gave me my soap then. Shit, I don't want nobody using my titty soap. I use my own.
To the financial aspect with the insurance. So you had to do research, obviously, to figure out how much they would cover. Did you have to go through any kind of procedures, whatever?
I just called
process?
my insurance. I was with Humana at the time, and I was just like, y'all cover breast reductions? And they're like, yeah, just have to submit the paperwork. And what I tell people is, people are like, well, my gynecologist or whoever has my notes. And I'm like, no, you gotta go to the chiropractor or the orthopedic doctor. You have to like show reports.
Say that again. Let them.
Don't just use your regular doctor. Go to like a chiropractor. Like you have to show documents stating like my back hurts.
Specialist.
Yeah, like go to a chiro, go to an orthopedic doctor, because that's all I submit. I didn't even submit the documents from my gynecologist. They just I just sent over or from my.
So did you have to go for
care.
a number of visits, or you just?
I went like 3 times.
Okay. Did it require a number of visits before you? Okay.
Mm-mm. And I was honestly surprised that they covered it 100%. I was expecting, 80. And I called the surgeon's office and to check on it, and she said, "Oh, yeah, they said 100%."
Good insurance, girl.
I've been to the chiropractor a few times. I'm documented. I've been to the chiropractor a few times. I need to get them. I need to go get them records. I go ahead and get my process started. You said Northside, right?
Yeah, but we did it at Northside.
And what's the credit card?
Care credit.
Care credit. Care credit. Northside. Remember
Are you gonna come out being 6'5"?
Make sure you got some good credit, right?
You're gonna be 6'5" next year. You're
walking
you
like
come
a
visit us
retired NBA
next
player.
year. I'm like, oh, my knees, my knees.
Right.
What's up, y'all? Walking like I got stilts on.
Oh gosh.
So. All right, we went through the financial part of it now. All right. The guys, how the guys liking it?
It's so funny.
Yeah, that was my next question. You getting a different response, the same response?
It was one random day I went to the grocery store. And I'm on the phone with my mama. I'm just, walking because I was running to get something. And it just so happens I had on leggings. Like, anybody know, I just want to wear leggings and t-shirts for the rest of my life. Yeah. But I just heard, he has to be like, oh, that's be my daddy. And he said, damn. And I was like, oh. And it's weird because I don't know, it's weird. But it is definitely.
Was he like he's an older gentleman? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was Pop. Yeah, that was Pop. That was Pop. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
what about guys?
The guys, yeah.
Oh yeah, they've also. A lot of people knew I wanted to get a breast reduction, but not too many people knew I was going to get the lipo. Mm-hmm. So, and I didn't post anything about the surgery until like maybe after when I said thank you for all the calls or whatever. And about 4 of them slid in my DM like, what's wrong? What happened? And I'm like, oh, I got my breast reduction and lipo. And when I posted a picture, I think I was at like a tailgate. That's when they were like, hey. Hey, big head. And I was like, no.
What's up, stranger?
You don't get to see these.
Right.
So, you don't get to see these. You lost it. It's the same Iyisha, just smaller cities. Ain't nothing changed.
I probably had like the most honest reaction, because I saw you. You told me you was getting it. I didn't know about the lipo, but I knew about. But right before we talked, right before you got. But I forgot when I saw you. It was way after, and I forgot you had it. So I looked at you. And I was like,
something different.
and I could not put my finger. I was like,
Nah, you saw my reaction when you walked in. I said the same thing. Yeah, because I knew about the brush obviously in preparation for the show, but I didn't know anything about the lipo.
It's crazy.
So when you walked in, I was like, what's going on here? You losing weight or something?
I kept losing weight because, of course, $9,000 we gonna maintain.
Hello,
this shit.
somebody.
Like we ain't about to.
There you go.
So I'm like, even
Right.
my nephew, my 10-year-old nephew, like he gave me a hug and he was staring at me like, TC, what happened? And I said, what do you mean? I had surgery. He's like, and he just kept staring and he's like, I'm just walk away because I don't know what happened. Like,
and you see, I'm glad you touched on that, right? Because that seems to be one of the biggest misconceptions is the maintenance.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you said before, you kind of use it as your excuse not to work out. But now it's almost like a requirement, like to, you understand what I'm saying? And we've had guests on the show, like, you know, like, or not just even on the show, just people in general that get these surgeries and then they think,
That's it.
And I'm
like
snatched,
I'm done.
I'm snatched, I'm a bad bitch, that's it. That's you know what I'm saying? And but like, then they go right back to their like, bad eating habits and they think that it's not gonna. So now you got a BBL, you got rid of your stomach momentarily, you got this BBL, and then like.
You have to.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, you gotta
got the stomach
maintain
back
it.
and
Like,
shit,
you gotta maintain it. Like we, like with certain foods that I eat, like I didn't change my entire diet, but like, you know, I'm a typical ATL girl. Like my 10-piece hot lemon pepper sprinkle. Now I go to a 6-piece hot lemon pepper. You know, I'm like, and do it in moderation. It's all about moderation. You know, instead of my 10-piece, I do a 6-piece, and you know, but I do have to make sure because the moment I do feel myself, the moment I do like see myself, like, hold on, Iyisha, you getting a little out of hand now. Calm your ass down. Let's, you know. So you definitely have to.
Do you have people
it.
that like hard on y'all? I saw a meme yesterday that said. Putting your phone on mute when you at the drive-through is big back energy.
Because I do that.
You be doing that,
I do
right?
that.
Because whoever you're on the phone with, they'll.
Yep, I will put my phone on mute because I don't need judgment. But
For real.
my mom and my grandma, they the main ones that be like, "What you eat today?"
Listen, there's no way I could keep weight off if I was anywhere around your grandma.
That'd be the problem. Like, how you gonna cuss me out about what I'm eating, but you
the one making. Listen, her grandmother's cooking.
For real, it's like that.
Yo, it's beyond like that. It's beyond like that.
Granny cooking.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I feel
And she got them African dishes too.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
You be killing shit. You don't even know what it is.
Just eating it.
Like, what's in this again?
Don't worry.
Is there anything that you can't eat? Anything, any kind of nothing? There's no diet now. It's just eat whatever you want to eat, but just in
I
moderation.
live alone, so my mom was like, "What you eat today, girl?" I had me a salad, and I had some like eating some pasta. But yeah, no, I live alone. So, but I'm like, I have to do. I make sure I do better, and because I
So
can't
do you
go
work
through this
out?
again.
Not as much as you should, but
Not as much as I should. Like,
All
I'll
right.
get on the Peloton like randomly.
That's what's up. Nah, Peloton. That Peloton
That's
be
what's up.
moving.
Yeah.
That Peloton be moving, bro.
Peloton, you know. But I'm like, I have to do more because I'm like, I want to maintain. Like, you took it out, but now I kind of want to tone up. Like,
Okay.
I want to look a little, you know, be on the beach like.
Hey.
Yeah.
Like, I already had no issues with, like, I always tell people when you come to my house, call first because I most likely don't have clothes on. Like, I just don't like wearing clothes. Now it's even worse. Like, I really
Go to. Hey, if you driving down the street, say some honk first, because I might go to my mailbox naked. Okay,
pretty much.
You
But I'm
know.
just like, I mean, I don't have to wear a bra, so I really be like, call before because I don't have to wear a bra at this point.
So I say, I love
I
you,
don't
Dad.
Right.
I don't have to wear a bra. Like, that's the best part of the time. I don't have to wear a bra. Like, I wear bras to be respectful.
So overall, you were 100% happy you did it. There's no regrets.
100% happy. And no regrets. No.
So if somebody's go ahead, Jay.
No, serious question. Do you sleep without a bra now?
I never slept with a bra.
Okay.
I
does
never.
No, some people do because their situation. No, there are
Because
some
it's
people
so heavy.
who is so heavy and so it's uncomfortable to sleep without one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never slept with a bra. Like,
Turn
They
your
were just gonna
turn your
have to-
judgment down.
I was like, who's sleeping with
Who's sleeping with a bra?
Yeah,
That's
that's
bad.
bad for you. That's bad for you.
but it is bad.
But some people feel like they have to though
Yeah.
with some of those breast issues.
You know, growing up, I mean, my mom would always, she said, you don't sleep with bra panties on. You don't do that. So I'm like, they're just going to go whatever way they go while I'm asleep.
And I didn't even think to ask about, we were talking about the family reactions and stuff like that and the feedback. Like I didn't even think to ask about grandma. Like,
my grandma. So the funny thing is, my grandma was in Liberia when I got it done. She went home for a while to, do some stuff. And so when I picked her up from the airport, she really, couldn't tell. So then she walked into the house with me, and she's like, "Come here, like let me see." And of course, like anybody knows, my grandma, a loud African woman, and she like started grabbing him and like, and she's like, "Do it hurt?" And I said, "Mm-mm." And she's like, "Oh, turn around, let me see." Oh, so Granny loved it. Like she loves it.
She like, when I get mine.
I mean, but that's the funny thing. She's always been like a C cup. My mom is like a D cup. And it was my great grandmother on both sides were both like, they would always say their breasts used to like hit their laps. So, and it's like, it's in the family and everything. Like my grandmother's mom, they say I look a lot like her, just everything. So when I got my breast done, she's like, "Oh, well, I guess you don't have Janetta's titties no more." And I'm like, "No, yeah."
So if somebody is watching the show and is thinking about possibly doing it, what kind of advice do you have for them?
Do it.
In and out.
It's so worth it. Like, you're gonna be nervous because the first time I saw them, like first off they were like up here, like they were nice, and I'm like, oh shit, like, oh Lord. And at first I thought they were too small because I'm so used to seeing them like out here. So I was like, oh shit, now I gotta get implants. But
That would have been
damn,
Put them back in.
Y'all got the receipt.
What's the 10-day policy?
Right. Can I return? Can I get a refund? Put them back.
Put them back. But no, I was nervous, but once I had to just get used to them, and I got used to them quick. But do it. Like, you have to do what's best for you. I've always felt that way about plastic surgery or whatever you want to get done, but just do it. It'll be worth it.
So no more pain?
No more pain. No more like pulling. No more of like my bras digging into my shoulders. None of that. When I do wear a bra. None of that.
Drop your surgeon's name one more time in case somebody's watching and wants to look into her.
Her name is Dr. Iyisha Taylor. She is name of her company, Breast, Body, and Beauty. Black woman, black staff. Spelman grad. Crystal actually is familiar with her. So, because she's around like, I think she's early 40s. Amazing black woman. And what I loved about her, she's very real. Like, it wasn't like, okay, we're going to do this. Or, when we were talking about like what I wanted to go down to, she's like, I think this is going to look good on you. Like, we're going to do this. And she was amazing. I wouldn't trade her for, if I wanted to get anything else done, I would go back to her.
So yes, pay attention, folks, because I know some of you guys have reservations about certain professions. Y'all want to do the Dr. Miamis, or y'all only go to certain nationalities for certain things.
Right.
And things like, there's a black doctor that she is referring to, and clearly did an excellent job and very satisfactory. So
yes,
black staff.
Black staff, they're all amazing. Like, the staff was great.
That's what's up.
Well, you look amazing, boo.
Thank you.
And you are glowing.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
So just a recap of what we discussed tonight with our guests. First, obviously, we went through the reason what made her decide to get the surgery. Hers was a medical reason. Having a hurt back, neck, and shoulders. A lot of reasons why people may get that surgery. You can also get it for cosmetic reasons, so it can be a cosmetic surgery or a health needed surgery, which kind of played into a little bit of her recovery. Well, not recovery, but a little bit into the financial aspect, actually. But the procedure she went into, it talked about how they cut her and kind of gave her what she needed. She also got a lipo with hers. It's kind of helped curve something out, create that shape.
Yep.
What she said while she was up under the knife, some of the mental and physical preparation was kind of easy for her. It was some nerve wracking, as we imagine anybody would be to go under the knife. So just kind of do what you can stand is kind of the message there. Take the mental preparation that you need to take. And then as far as the recovery, it was about a 3-week total initial recovery.
Breasts were like 2 weeks. Lipo, I'll let you know.
Okay. So breast was like a 2-week recovery. Lipo was a continual recovery.
I went back to work after 2 months.
Okay. And then there's like and then you so there's like that initial come out of the hospital recovery, and then there's like that extra recovery because of the lipo. But the breast was about a 2 week recovery. Cool stuff. And then also she talked about the financial aspect of it. check your health, check your benefit plan, see what is covered for you, especially if you need to go to medical aspect of it. One of the things that she talked about was the doctor said, hey, lose 10 pounds before you come in so that we can show that, hey, she's doing this for weight loss and she's trying, and this is a step for us to help out. So there may be some things like that as a part of your preparation, or some documented visits for certain things that help go towards the medical reasoning if your insurance wants to pay for it or not. Some insurances are more forward than others. Feedback from her loved ones was supportive and great. So if you have that, or if you feel like you're going to have some loved ones that are supportive as far as your recovery, that's good. If you don't, still stick with what's most important to you, especially if you have to get it done for a health reason. And then finally, her recommendation is, if you're thinking about it and you feel like you need it, make sure you go ahead and do it.
Yep.
Yes.
So how can people get in touch with you and ask you some, I guess, maybe more personal questions that they, offline and stuff like that? How can they get in touch with you, like your handles?
My Facebook is Iyisha Taylor. My Instagram is its_Iyisha. I think that's all I got.
No, you gotta spell Iyisha, because we got all kinds of ways to spell.
Different ways.
I stay misspelling it.
It's okay. So it's ICS_IYISHA.
Oh yeah, that spelling.
Right. Oh yeah. And for more great content. Well, first off, I'm sorry. Before we even get into that, thank you so much for coming by the show.
Thank y'all for having
We appreciate you stopping by and visiting with us.
Absolutely, and sharing your story with us.
Yes.
Because it's much needed information for people out here.
I'm sorry. I'm going to add this.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Be prepared for scarring as far as the lipo portion.
Okay.
My breasts, I don't have any, they look like that's how they're supposed to be. Be prepared for lipo burns.
What is it, lipo burns?
So if as they're doing the motion of sucking the lipo and sucking the fat out, sometimes the little thing can get a little close to your skin. So you might blister, you might deal with some of that stuff. So I do have a few scars, and it's it looks like a real burn, it was white, but now my color is starting to come back.
Okay.
So just be prepared. You're not just going to come out 3 months boom, that's it. It doesn't happen to everybody.
I'll say, is it normal? Or?
It's normal.
Okay.
It is normal. The sensation with the breast, that's normal, or the nipple, shall I say. So prepare yourself mentally for after.
But that risk was worth the reward.
It was totally worth it.
Here you go.
It'll come back. The skin will come back.
The color will come back.
The color will come back. You'll be fine.
A couple little wall wounds. It's all good.
Right. Get it done in the winter. By the time you're ready to be naked again,
Right.
you'll be fine. So
Snatched
you'll be snatched
by summertime.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that because I know that.
Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that. 'Cause people definitely want to know that it's a scarring.
Right, because you don't want nobody saying that. I'm okay.
She ain't tell me.
Tell me I was gonna
She
get
ain't saying I was
burned.
gonna get burned.
That's what's up.
Don't come for her. She told y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to continue to watch more content from The Truth No Chaser, you can go to our website, thetruthnochaser.com, and see more interviews and hear more interviews like this on all of your platforms that you would like to stream, whether it be Spotify, Apple, you name it, we're on it. Fellas, we gave you the cheat code, so if you want to hop in Iyisha's DMs, more than willing. Just bring some Kilo Ali, take her to a Falcons game, and play some Jagged Edge, and anything escape. So, Jay, how can we watch them? How can they watch us visually?
Absolutely. If you want to watch the visual version of this podcast, please go to youtube.com/The Truth No Chaser. Again, youtube.com/The Truth No Chaser. And again, like Frankie said on our website, thetruthnochaser.com. And if you want to catch up with the show, kind of see just some updates that we're doing in the show, some premieres, things like that, check out our Instagram at truth_no_chaser. All right. And we're on TikTok. And like Frankie said, if you want to listen to the audio version of this podcast, we're available on all podcast platforms.
Until next time, keep walking in your truth, Black people.